Hello everyone, welcome back to my modded Fallout New Vegas Let's Play. So yes, as you all are probably aware, the last episode I planned on starting the Dead Money questline with the Sierra Madre. I was going to explore that place, but things didn't go according to plan. So yeah, I'm going to try to do that now. Explore that place now. Now it's very difficult. It's a very difficult DLC. I will not have any of my normal equipment as normal. Hold on, let me just take care of these guys real quick. Now then, where was I? Alright, anyways, as I was saying. So yeah, I'm gonna try to start that now. It's a very difficult DLC though. It's probably the most difficult since you don't get to take any of your normal equipment with you. Any of your stuff. It all gets taken away from you. You get it back afterwards, but yeah. I won't have it during the entire time, and it's a very difficult place to survive in. Weird gas mask zombies, poisonous gas, holograms, minefield. This is a minefield, I just realized. Oh gosh. I'm gonna have to watch my step. I'm gonna have to watch my step. Yeah, this is the no man's land between Camp Forlorn Hope and Nelson. It's where the Legion and the NCR have been battling for a long time. Well, relatively speaking, they've been slaughtering each other. Okay. This is a death trap. This is just a giant death trap. There are landmines everywhere. Alright, so yeah, it's very close. The abandoned Brotherhood of Steel bunker is just over there. Alright. I'm sorry I'm going so slow. I'm trying to make sure I don't run into any landmines. I'm trying to avoid to, anyway. Yeah, there we go. Here we are. What? Jar of cloud residue. Junk food, scrap electronics, whiskey. There's a Sierra Madre poster with blood on it. Sierra Madre. Man, this guy looks like he had his... Man, this guy had his whole head blown off. Gee whiz. Left my heart in the Sierra Madre. Sierra Madre. Alright. I'm gonna save right here, just in case I have to go back and load back. Since I can't use any stim packs because they'll only kill me. I'm a Time Lord, and Time Lords are allergic to most human medicine. I cannot use the stim packs found in here, so it's gonna be even harder for me. And I have to be incredibly careful when I'm doing this. Dead Money takes you to an extremely dangerous area of the Mojave Wasteland, a one-way journey until your business at the Sierra Madre is finished. In normal mode, you'll encounter new traps, enemies, and new companions whose lives are tied to yours. In hardcore mode, you'll be fighting the environment as well, a toxic city that erodes health over time. Companions are more vulnerable, and so are you. Dead Money is recommended for experienced couriers, level 20 and up. If up to the challenge, continue on. The Sierra Madre grand opening awaits, and has been for 200 years. Alright, I'm going to seek out the radio signal in the bunker. I am over level 20, so I should be good skill-wise. We'll see if that's enough. Like I said many times before, this DLC is going to be very, very challenging. I hope you guys are ready. I hope I'm ready.
All its glory is inviting you to begin again. Come to a place where
What's going on? Oh, gas.
and intrigue wait around every corner. Stroll along the winding streets of our beautiful resort. Make new friends. Or
Now the intro.
You've heard of the Sierra Madre Casino. We all have. The legend, the curses, foolishness about it lying in the middle of the city of the dead, buried beneath a blood-red cloud. A bright, shining monument luring treasure hunters to their doom. The world's most famous stars and entertainers were invited to its grand opening. An invitation was a sign of exclusiveness. The opening was supposed to symbolize a road to a brighter future, not just for the world, but for all who came to its doors. A chance for anyone to begin again. Except the Sierra Madre never opened. The war froze it in time, like a big flashbulb going off. The grand opening. One big ending of humanity. It's still out there, in the wastes, preserved, just waiting for someone to crack it open. But getting to it, that's not the hard part. It's letting go.
Yeah, that last phrase will be very key.
Are you listening? Good. From now on, when I talk, listen and follow my instructions. Play stupid. Play clever. Make the mistake of saying no. That collar on your neck will go off and take your head with it.
What do you want?
That structure you see above the fountain, the Sierra Madre Casino. You need to break inside. Heist. Too many years in the making. But to get inside, avoid its traps, you'll need to gather a team. As I found, one cannot do it alone.
I'm not alone then.
Around the villa are 3 other callers like yours. Caller 8, 12, and 14. Find all 3 and get them here to the fountain. Then we'll talk more. And should you get any ideas about killing each other and taking the treasure of the Sierra Madre for yourself, a warning. All your callers are linked. One of you dies, you all die. If that's what it takes to make you cooperate, so be it.
Alright, so find the other 3 people with bomb colors. Bring them back here.
I've downloaded the instructions and markers on your Pip-Boy, in case you forget. And yes, I have access to that device on your wrist. Get the other 3 here after that. I'll have more instructions for you. Do this, I'll let you go. I'll let all of you go.
How am I supposed to find them?
Your piece of Rocco trash will help you, I've insured it. It can latch onto the signal of the callers and tune into their frequencies. The bomb callers come with radios embedded in them. You can eavesdrop easily. It was part of their design to listen in. They can even screen out white noise from the environment to allow greater monitoring.
Who are these people I'm gathering?
One is a trusted ally. Obedient, caller unknown, although the caller helps. The other 2, well, we'll have to see what the trap's got.
Any suggestions for who I should get first?
Yes. Caller 8, the FEV reject, the super mutant. He's docile, predictable, and provided he's not starving, should be easy to command. I lost contact with him some time ago. Probably after he dragged you here from the trap. Find him. He'll follow you, caller or no.
What's FEV?
A long story. FEV, a virus, is an even longer story. It gave birth to the docile one, turned them into a super mutant long ago.
Ah, yes, the FEV virus, forced evolution virus. It was a project in development by Vault-Tec for the U.S. government to be used in the Great War. It turns people into mutants when it's successful. Sometimes it mutates them so terribly they die. But when it works, it turns them either into a centaur or a super mutant of some kind, and there's different varieties of super mutants. And when I say centaur, I'm not talking about the kind from ancient mythology. I'm talking about something totally different. I can't describe it. You just look up Fallout Centaur, and you'll see what I mean. They're very freakish. Alright, that's all I need to know.
Good. If necessary, I will guide you through the villa's broadcast systems. If you get lost, return here, and I'll direct you. I've downloaded instructions on an audio log to your Pip-Boy in case you can't read. If you forget why you're here, let my voice remind you.
Alright.
Let your eyes take in the luxurious expanse of the open desert under clear,
So I'll go for
starlit
color
skies.
8 first.
Gaze straight
Dog.
on into the sunset from our villa rooftops. Countless diversions await. Gamble in our
Let me
casino.
get these
Take in the theater,
chips real quick.
or stay in one of
I
our
think they come in
exclusive
handy later on.
executive suites that will shelter you and cater
Pretty sure
to your
anyway.
every whim. So if life's worries have weighed you down,
Ooh, ace of
if you need
spades.
an escape from your troubles, or
Alright.
if you just need an opportunity
So there's
to
my
be
explosive collar. I've lost my glasses, so that
Join
hurts my
us.
perception.
Let go and leave
And
the
I'm
world behind
only wearing
at
a
the
jumpsuit.
Sierra
No-
Madre
no
grand
crap.
opening this October. We'll be waiting. Has your life taken a turn? Do troubles beset you? Has fortune left you behind? If so, the Sierra
This is an
Madre
unusual looking
Casino
crafting
in
station.
all its glory.
As you approach, lines of tiny holographic items appear on the dispensing tray. Wireframe schematics and lists of consumables the machine can assemble and package for the consumer. There is a slot on the side with a Sierra Madre symbol. The slot does not look part of the original design. Okay.
Let your eyes take in the luxurious expanse of the open desert under clear.
Alright, so you can use these chips
Gaze straight on into the
to make
sunset from our
things.
villa rooftops. Countless diversions await. Gamble in our casino.
Alright, I'll need to get cigarette cartons and cigarette packs to get more chips, and I can also collect chips around. Sonic screwdriver. So I can build my own sonic screwdriver too, but it'll be rudimentary using this junk here. So controller diode, exotronic circuitry, exotronic wiring, focusing comparator, and telepathic crystal. Alright, if I remember reading the mod for this little extension, I think it's in the police station. Alright.
We'll be waiting. Has your life taken a turn? Do troubles
So
beset
let's
you? Has
go.
fortune left you behind? If so, the Sierra Madre Casino in all its glory.
Appears to be a nice weapon. I'll need to be light on my toes here. Very light on my toes. Treasure's mine. Huh. Is that suggesting that there are landmines? Even more reason to be cautious. I'm curious. What do you guys think? Do you think this is kind of creepy? Alright. I wouldn't say it's very scary per se, yet. Creepy though. Yes, I'd say it's creepy. Don't know if I'll need those yet. Later. I'm not very good at recycling ballistic ammo. But we'll see. We'll see. You never know what you're gonna need in situations like this. Gotta keep my eyes peeled and my ears wide open. Find me and we can talk. I could be attacked at any moment, so I'm a little on the nervous side. Also want to be very quiet. Noise attracts these creatures. Don't need the clipboard. I don't think I need those either, actually. Do I even need these? Don't know. Might need those for one of my companions later. Looks like this poor sap here met a bad fate. Let's see. Still have my fob watch. You didn't take that. Alright. 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 Alright, let's see which one's better, the tire iron or the knife spear. I'm gonna say knife spear. And then put that there. Alright.
Watch out for the villa inhabitants. They're difficult to kill unless you chop them apart. If you can, blow them up or disintegrate them.
Alright. Good thing my character is pretty good with... As I was saying, good thing my character is pretty good with melee and energy weapons. What's that ringing sound? Or is that just part of the music? I can't tell, honestly. Actually, wait. It sounds like it's coming from that direction, so I don't think it's the music. What's this? Alright. I think, if I remember correctly, it's been a while since I've played this, I think they're afraid of these holograms, so I'm going to turn these on whenever I get the chance. I'm gonna quick save a lot too. Sorry if I'm moving pretty slowly for you guys, but sometimes slow and steady wins the race. Sometimes it's best to be speedy and hasty, but not always. Not always. It really depends on the situation. I mean, seriously, you know that story with the tortoise and the hare? That hare was just plain stupid. I mean, who sleeps in the middle of a race? It doesn't matter how sure it is you'll win. Who sleeps in the middle of a race? Really? Okay, here's the police station.
Speakers and radios interfere with the bomb caller frequency and can trigger the detonators prematurely. It is an unfortunate side effect, one I did not anticipate. I was unable to calibrate the collars to block the signals, so you'll have to make do.
Alright. Going to attempt to destroy the radios. There we go.
Noise makes my stomach hurt.
There we go. And now I have that, and that'll help with my perception. Alright. A mysterious bag. Nice. Has Galfrain writing on it. So let's see what the note said. Figured these might prove useful at the vending machines. A friend. Oh, what's this?
Are you listening? From now on, when I talk to you, pay attention. I've left markers on your Pip-Boy. Find the 3 other callers in town, 8, 12, and 14. Get them to the fountain. Obey me, and you can all go free.
Not listen. Dog wants out. Dog is hungry.
Okay. I guess that tape has an effect on him. What's this? Sinclair visit. Sinclair did the rounds again today. Glad he left his ghostly entourage at the casino. Those walking light shadows make me wonder. Light shows makes me wonder why he's even got us on staff when they could blast us in a second. Otherwise, Sinclair runs a tight ship. Good to see in these days and times. Don't know how smart he is trying to make a resort to escape everything in the outside world, but rich guys can make it happen. even ones that have been hit hard like Sinclair has. Police pistol. Nice, nice. I will not say no to weapons. Right.
Turn the noise off.
Steady. This is a restricted dispenser code for use in the vending machines. Nice. Sunglasses, no. Just hack this terminal. Don't have the sonic screwdriver with me, otherwise I'd use that. Prohibited items. Sinclair's prohibition list is going to be difficult to enforce, and told him so. He claims we are getting an automated system that would confiscate items, even the slightest bit radioactive or foreign, and ship them back to the visitor's source address. Asked about items already in the villa, didn't mention the construction crew, and he dismissed it. Of course, no sooner than Sinclair gives this prohibition speech, his pal swings by the same hour, asking how hard-nosed we were going to be. Told me he couldn't guarantee he could keep me supplied if I didn't treat his friends with the same respect. Patrick. Sinclair installed a new security system for visitors coming into and out of the villa. He doesn't seem to care too much about what they do when they're inside, only that we confiscate any personal items that could be dangerous or foreign, and make sure we know who enters and who leaves. Asked him again about watching the construction crews. He said that was a villa matter. Great, that means the Patrick... Wait, that's not Patrick, that's something else I'm not going to say. Means the blank runs the show. As long as there were no more accidents among the crews, that's what he cared about. Barely tucked my flask under the desk before he showed up. He gets that disapproving look when he sees the hard stuff. Alright. Okay.
What's dog in the cage? Hiding.
What's this jar of cloud residue do? I don't know. That's getting me thinking. Let's see. I'm gonna keep the tinted reading glasses on. Cosmic knife. keep it in mind. Keep an eye open for, what was it? Turpentine and Abraxo cleaner. Darn it. Okay. Alright. This is gonna be tricky. Right, there we go. Right. Nope, nothing of use in there. Purified water. Anything useful in there? Not that I can oh, wait, there is.
Perkins in the way.
I doubt I'm gonna need these alcoholic beverages, but I'm keeping them just for now. Out of old habit. Let's see what's down here.
Knew you would come below the cage, down to where I am. Maybe you saw the letters I scratched on the villa walls. A little farther. Follow my voice. That's it. The one in the cage? Dog. I had to lock him up. He keeps disobeying me.
Alright. Let's try this again. Decided I'm gonna keep a little bit of scrap metal and scrap electronics on my person. Not a whole lot, but just a little bit in case. Wait, I think I saw a door back there. Yeah, right here. Buff out, that could come in handy. Ah yes, a Abraxo cleaner, just what I needed. Now I need turpentine. I can create a powerful poison. What's in here? Alright.
may be some victim who simply stumbled down here. If so, can't let you let Dog out. No, not yet. If you're who I think you are, you came to fetch Dog, use him to drag others here. Now I'll use you, and that Pip-Boy you're wearing. You're smart, clever. The key to Dog's cage is simple. Take my voice to the cage above. Let me speak to the beast inside. Then you and I, we can talk.
Alright. I'll do that. I'll speak with you. Bobby pin, that's important. For now, at least. Yes, turpentine, just what I needed. Also, I think I might need that egg timer later. Alright.
I'll be good this time. I promise, Master. Just keep him away.
Alright.
Dog, back in the cage.
What have we here? You weren't who I was expecting. I'm disappointed. Still, even if you aren't my intended guest, you take direction. Good. You can't have been an idiot to figure out how to release me from my cage. Or perhaps you are, with that leash on your arm, and the one around your neck. With our collars and manacles, why, we may as well be kin.
Who locked you in that cage?
Locked myself in. Could feel myself letting go. Dogs howling getting louder. It happens when he's hungry and no one's around to tell him no. I've been trapped in here for some time. Then you come along and let me out. So, you opened my cage for a reason. Now, I want to know why.
You have multiple personality disorder. Some trauma caused this?
Trauma. Yes, in a manner of speaking. Do you see these wounds of his, covering his skin? The bear trap on his arm. He placed his own hand in it. The name he carved in his chest. To remind him of who he is, he inflicts pain on himself to silence me, when all I try to do... He cuts, hurts, and tries to murder me out of him. He won't succeed, just makes me angrier. Dog is the beast. We simply change cages, like the ones here.
I was looking for someone with a collar like mine. Where is your collar?
It's close. Closer than I'd like. Dog's been into things, needs to think before he eats, chew before he swallows. He's eager that way. Now the collar's a part of me. Inside. I can feel its electronic heartbeat, clicking and burning down below. Like before. It was cold and heavy before going in the cage. Now you're here, and it's pulling and kicking again, tugging like a leash. Interesting.
If that collar inside you is active, I didn't switch it on.
Really? Yet it led you here, to me. And now you're here, and it's burning a hole in my guts. Maybe it's crying for its owner.
So, maybe you shouldn't. No, wait, that technically wasn't him, it was his alter ego. So, how the heck did you, or whatever, eat one of these collars?
They detach. When segmented, they look like nothing more than metallic rad scorpions. And if they're attached to neck flesh, warm, red. Dog doesn't care what's on the body he's crushing in his hands. He'll mangle it, twist it, make it fit until he's full. Dog can't help himself. Hungry, greedy. And now the collar's inside, alive again. And we're trapped here until it goes cold.
I need to get you out of here. Out of there.
No. No, I don't think so. Even in here, I have more control than you do. I'm not leaving until the one who controls the collars shows. Not his voice, not his hand, not his lackey. Him. And when he comes to see me, we'll settle things. So go on. Go back to your master. Tell him I'm waiting for him. Dog may follow him. I won't.
If you don't come with me, he'll set off our collars. Yours and mine.
Then I still win. I'd rather die in this cell than have Dog follow him any longer. Follow his orders, his commands, desperate for recognition. The old man, he has the need to hold on to the past, to the Madre. I'd rather be free. Let go of this shell than have it cage me any longer.
I want my freedom too. You think I like having this collar on me?
They all wanted their freedom at first. Then, they realized they could get inside the Sierra Madre. After that, their freedom wasn't important anymore. They couldn't let go, just like the old man. So you say you want your freedom? No. Even if you feel that way, it won't last. You'll forget, get greed blind, and you'll turn.
You know, if you're so stubborn and stiff-necked, I could order Dog to come with me. I bet he'd obey.
Dog? You're not talking to him now, are you? No. Even if you could drag Dog out of his cage, you still couldn't get him out of this cage. I put him here for a reason. If he could have escaped, he would have. So here he stays.
I can't leave until we get through this.
Of course you can't. This cage is locked tight. From you and the old man.
So you're the one who knows how I got to the villa.
Of course I know. Even if I don't see it happen. Down in the cage, I hear echoes of the footfalls, the click of the collars. Every time I see one of you, I know exactly how you got here. You couldn't help yourselves, any more than Dog can help himself. You heard the voice, the promise, and then you walked right into one of the old man's traps. Then Dog comes for you, drags you here.
So you know the way back?
The way back doesn't matter. Try to leave, try to disobey, and your collar ends the journey faster than you can say, begin again. You're clever. You'd be able to find a way back if you left the villa. Dog can... I can find the way back, if back is where I even wanted to go. Until the old man lets you go, you're going nowhere. This beautiful paradise, with all its toxins and death, it's home.
First of all, I wasn't lured by the call. I was simply curious. I wanted to see what it was talking about. I like exploring. Second, it may not be useful yet, but if I knew the way back, then, let's say we become free of the callers for one reason or another, then that information would suddenly become very valuable, because then we could actually use it. Anyways, this old man, what do you know about him?
Elijah. Human. Weak like all of you are. Feeling age circling him like starved dogs, howling for blood. To me, he reeks of age and failure. And madness. To me, he is simply the old man. To Dog, he is Master. His name, meaningless. Running out of years, hopes and dreams running through his withered hands like sand from the big empty. And scorched by the sun.
Scorched by the sun?
The old man, this Elijah, tried to hold the sun in his hands. Arrogance. Was cast down for it. Icarus' crime was to fly too high. Elijah wanted to bring the sun down to him. Arrogance.
What is he doing here?
Heard the call of the Sierra Madre, just like you did. Exactly the same way. Finds out it's more than a story. Comes to this shining, poisonous grail, this jewel of the desert. Dog knows him more than I do. Dog's always nodding, always obeying him, because he's weak and hungry and greedy for Master's affection.
Why do you say I'm the same as the old man?
You're not him any more than I'm Dog. But that collar around your neck, you're an extension of the old man's grasp. Clumsy, perhaps, but a tool, yes. And once you get acclimated to the Sierra Madre, then you'll feel the same overpowering hunger the old man does. And then you'll be him, not just his hand.
Forget it, I had other questions.
Of course you do. And so do I.
So, these radios, were you using them for signal interference?
They were here when I arrived, so I made use of them, in a manner of speaking. More their voices, really. These collars, they don't just track us. You can eavesdrop on them as well. Tune to a frequency, and you can hear everything someone is saying. So perhaps it's a good thing that Dog swallowed his collar. Anyone listening would find it difficult to hear past the digestion.
And the alarm sound outside helps as well? You're doing?
Very good. Yes. It's another layer of white noise to ensure privacy. Unfortunately, it's also acted as a dinner bell for the residents. As long as the holographic greeter outside is active, however, I can get by them. The holograms fascinate them. Ghost worship, perhaps.
So, why did you lock yourself in the cage?
No. Why did I lock him in the cage? I locked him in because I could feel him getting hungry again. There wasn't much time. If Dog roams, he gets into trouble. Eats things he shouldn't. Listens to others he shouldn't. So he's safer in here. We're safer in here. I hoped if I locked him in here, the one he obeys would come for him. Instead, I get you.
So if you locked him, you, in, what if you couldn't get out?
Oh, I have the key, always did. Hid it on the chain behind my neck before Dog came bursting out, eating everything he could. Wanted to make sure whoever came to fetch Dog spoke to me first. Got within reach. Instead, I get you.
So, wait. So you, or Dog, doesn't know the key is on him?
Dog and I don't share everything. What I know, he doesn't. What he knows, what little he knows, I don't. For example, your arrival is a surprise. I wished that I could have remembered. I'm sure Dog knew. And when he's feeding, well, I sometimes have to find out about it later. Now all there is to do is wait for my intended guest.
So, if you weren't expecting me, who were you waiting for? The old man?
Don't play stupid. I already have to mind one child. You must have figured it out by now. The old man obsessed with the Sierra Madre, riddled with greed. Hoped you might be him when I woke up. All you are is his hand.
Yes, we've been through that.
You're the same kind of greed. Follow.
Yes. Yes, we've been here.
Me? You think I want to haul bodies around the waist?
Okay.
You were in a man trap, and
Why do you say that?
I don't remember you. That isn't surprising. What is that it was when Dog was out of his cage. Free, hungry. He knows not to eat anything he catches in the traps. After that, however, so he dragged you here. You got spared. Dog must have fed after you arrived. Once he was fed, that allowed me out of the cage and put him inside. Do you remember how long you were out?
I don't remember. Only woke up when my Pit-Boy went active.
Must have already been in the cage. Already had the collar in me. You're lucky Dog didn't devour you. Otherwise, we'd be closer than we are now.
Haha. Alright, forget it, I have other questions. The key's in there with you. And Dog?
Yes, but Dog doesn't know that. We don't share everything. Sometimes it's a blessing. Sometimes it causes difficulties. Now I think it's a blessing. It keeps you on that side of the cage. Now, you go fetch. Find your master. Bring him here so we can talk.
Oh, I don't think so. Something tells me I could walk Dog through unlocking a door.
Yes, you could. And once he was out, all starving and hungry, what do you think he would do then? Be careful what cage you open, because he won't go back in it without a fight. He'll tear you apart. He won't care if it kills you both.
If he hears the old man's voice, he'll do what the old man says.
Dog obeys, yes. Why? Do you have some means of contacting the old man?
I can play his voice, yes. I have an audio log from him on my Pip-Boy.
You don't play it. If you do, I'll find a way to get out of the cage, end you. I'll murder you, crush your arms and legs until...
Calm down. Follow me willingly. I won't do it.
No, you wouldn't. If you did, you won't escape this place alive. I'd shatter every one of your limbs to splinters and leave you here. You think I'm afraid of your collar exploding, killing us? No. I'll leave you breathing, then keep walking until my collar goes cold. I'll prop your broken body in view of the Sierra Madre so you can see what you came to steal, forever out of reach as you die.
I can't convince you I'm not here for the Sierra Madre or the old man, so I'll prove it.
Prove it? How? Words are worthless.
I have the power to let Dog out of his cage. I'm going to prove it by not doing it.
No. No, you're not. Even though Dog's more docile, easier to control. You may regret this. This place is where creatures like Dog can survive. The people that fill its streets. He is as vicious, more vicious than them. His hunger can help you more than I can. When I am in control, the shell is difficult to fight in.
What do you mean?
The inhabitants of the villa, they are difficult to kill. They need to be chopped apart, hacked on the ground, disintegrated if you can. They are difficult to kill, but not to devour. And Dog is always hungry. If he is with you when they fall, he will fall on them, end them. If I am with you, fighting will be far more difficult.
Even if Dog is more helpful, we can manage.
I am not sure you belong here. No, you don't belong here. Yet, you came this far, and I'm not interested in remaining here any longer. I'll unlock the cage.
Alright, let's get out of here.
Very well. Lead on.
God has given you the In My Footsteps perk. This perk grants you a bonus to stealth as well as the ability to step lightly around to place traps. Right then, onwards. First though, let's see. Alright, so we'll go after Dean Domino next. Alright. I'd like to craft my sonic screwdriver though.
No toxins in the air in here. Call others.
There we go. Could have gone worse? Yes, definitely could have gone worse. Alright. Bear Trap Fist. Actually, didn't he have a Bear Trap Fist? Yes, he did. Let's see, let me compare that to the spear. Four, 14, 9. Yeah, this one's better. Oh, wait a minute, I just realized something. I'm trained in melee, not hand-to-hand combat. Yeah, so I wouldn't be very effective with that sort of weapon. Alright, let's go try to find a vending machine. Really want to make that TARDIS. I mean, not TARDIS. Sonic screwdriver. Oh wait, that's not vending. This is why I cannot talk and do things at the same time. I get distracted.
Couldn't be.
There. Alright.
Can't believe the idiot swallowed his collar.
Alright, where is that? I could have sworn there was a vending machine around here somewhere. Ah, there it is. Perfect. Alright. Alright then. Here's my new sonic screwdriver. At least for now. Probably try to get my old one back once I'm out of here. But
Those machines.
yes. Yes. Nice, so I can do all those things.
Feed on Sierra Madre chips. But there's codes that unlock other things too.
Let's see. Doctor's bag, doctor's... Ah, there. Alright.
That
3 doctor's bag.
Maybe I'll tear it off your arm. Wear it on my neck.
Why would you do that? We're helping each other, aren't we? At least I thought we were. Alright guys, that is gonna be all for today.
The idiot swallowed his collar.
I know this episode wasn't as action-packed as normal. It was more about words, more focused on words, but some episodes are like that. So, thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. And subscribe if you would like to be notified of more of these videos. Have a great day, guys, and I will see you all in the next video.